Several groups at the House of Representatives are also urging the Senate to proceed with the impeachment trial of VP Sara Duterte. Let's get updates from Zandro Ochona live from the Batasang Pambansa. Zandro, who are these groups?
A broad coalition of leaders behind the first three impeachment complaints are urging the Senate to proceed with the impeachment trial against Vice President Sara Duterte. 204 have signed the statement. 22 of them are religious leaders, including bishops and other clergy members from various denominations. 34 are from the academic and professors from various institutions, alongside 55 student leaders from universities and student councils across the country. The call to immediately proceed with the impeachment trial emphasizes the people's collective call for the Senate to fulfill its constitutional impeachment proceedings without delay, and that any attempt to scuttle the trial will be met with strong opposition, their statement said. In his opening statement, Bayan President Renato Reyes said all they are hearing from the Senate are palusot, far from the Senate's mandate provided by the Constitution. Kabataan Party List Representative Raul Manuel insists no more dribbling and the impeachment should start now. Gabriela Party List Representative Arlene Brosas said any delays will be met with backlash from the people and that they are ready to hold rallies, sign petitions, among others, to prod the Senate to do their job. And right now, we are joined by Bayan Muna Chairperson Neri Colmenares. Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sam.
Sir, I have a few questions, and it seems that with the pronouncement from the Senate, President Cheese Escudero and other senators, is the impeachment against VP Sara dead?
Well, we disagree with the definition of the majority leader that it's dismissed. In fact, I don't think that the Senate has the power to dismiss an impeachment case. They have first to hold trial. Very premature naman yung presentation ng Senate Majority Leader. The Constitution says that you must have a trial that will proceed forthwith. Not only that, the Constitution does not give the Senate the option to decide whether or not to convene an impeachment court or to dismiss a case without even convening the impeachment court. That nowhere in the Constitution is that found. In fact, the Constitution says you are the sole authority, you have the sole power to decide on an impeachment case. So they don't have the power to decide whether or not to have an impeachment trial. So, yeah, it's not dead. It just needs the senators' political will to fulfill their constitutional mandate. But can you imagine that? It's a constitutional mandate from the Constitution itself, but parang nagdidili-dali sila, and then they're even saying na it's dismissed when they have no authority to dismiss an impeachment case.
And it seems that we're on a deadlock. The House wants the impeachment process to continue, but it appears that the Senate does not want to sit as an impeachment court. Is one of our options to go to the Supreme Court right now?
Well, it's not on a deadlock if we look at the will of the people as supreme. The Supreme Court, of course, will be a venue. Mostly it will be the Dutertes, and I think they will go to the Supreme Court as they have done already. But as of now, we're asking the Senate to convene the impeachment trial and the impeachment court.
And if the Senate does not convene into impeachment?
Oh, and that's the time that probably we will consider that. If they do that on June 11. I'm saying that they don't have that power to decide on June 11 whether or not to convene an impeachment court. That's not something that's up for the discretion of the plenary. The statement of the senators kahapon is the plenary of the Senate is supreme. No, it's not supreme. It's the Constitution that is supreme. So I really hope that they will push through with the convening of an impeachment court and hold trial forthwith.
All right, that's Neri Colmenares, Bayan Muna Chairperson. So again, it's a wait-and-see situation on what will happen on the impeachment trial. Mai?
Indeed it is. Thank you, Zandro Ochona, live from the Batasang Pambansa. And thank you as well to Representative Neri Colmenares.